Hey, what's going on there, everyone? Just want to make a video and talk about a topic that I've been thinking about for a while now. So, Intel Arc Pro B70 is now Newegg's number one bestseller in workstation GPUs. Intel launched the B70 and B65 Arc Pro GPUs last month in March 2026. What happened? They became number one. If you go to the Newegg best-selling workstation GPUs page, you will notice that out of the five top-selling, five out of ten, five out of the 10 best-selling workstation GPUs is the Intel Arc Pro. So they're selling really well. Um, the B70 and B65, they're built on Intel's BMG G31 GPU, BMG G31 SoC. For the longest time, this was rumored to be cancelled. The BMG G31 SoC was rumored to be cancelled. There were even leaks saying this was internally cancelled at Intel. Um, we're not gonna get the BMG G31. Then what happened? Then it was released. Now, I understand it wasn't released for a gaming variant GPU like the B770 everyone hoped for. However, there were talks that the B there were rumors and leaks saying that B770 was going to be released. Unfortunately, the whole DRAM situation made it not really feasible to release. It made the BOM, the bill of material on that GPU to not make sense. Basically, Intel would have lost money. It wasn't wasn't gonna be profitable, etc. Anyways, that's a whole different topic. But the topic I want to talk about is that look, nothing is fully like canceled. All right, it could be paused. It could later be restarted. Right, so it's never fully canceled. Um, this is kind of a pattern that we notice. Projects they often appear as they're canceled internally, but they're later revived or repurposed, as seen with the BMG G31. Right? It was rumored and leaked that it was canceled, and then it returned. Right? The leak said it was scrapped. Then it released. Now it's released. Intel had a whole rollout for it. It's even reached number one on Newegg. So even if a specific discrete configuration for, let's say, Xe3P, uh, like a client GPU for Xe3P, isn't public today, the architecture is still active in the data center and in also in integrated graphic forms. So we know from public data that Xe3P architecture, right, is going to be in a data center product from Intel and also in the CPU in the form of integrated graphics, right? So the future discrete client, as in, the like a C580, C770, still possible. Still possible, right? So the arc discrete effort could be seen as is paused, but it's not canceled. All right, you could kind of say that Intel has paused the discrete client, you know, gaming graphics cards to focus on the AI accelerators and focus on integrated graphics, um, which can cause delays, but it doesn't mean it's end of development, if you know what I mean. So that's what I just want to say. Do I think Celestial will release in the form of a discrete gaming GPU? I really think so. I predict that Intel's going to take sort of the same release as they did with the B580. I think we might see first. Well, we could see the B770 still. That could still possibly happen because you never know what's going to happen with the whole DRAM situation. DRAM prices could drop tomorrow, and Intel could release the B770. But I also see the Celestial C580 being released because Intel is still making B580 GPUs. They're still releasing them. They're still selling out. People are still buying them. If the DRAM situation continues, Intel could release the C580, the Celestial, Xe3P C580. So I think they're not gonna like just fully not release any discrete graphics cards. I honestly think they're just gonna take like a they're gonna sit in the back burner as they continue to sell out these uh, pro cards because they're selling out. People are buying them, and Intel's making a heavy profit from them, right? Like, look how much they sell them at the B70, right? 32 gigs, $950, and that's plus tax and everything. So they're very well priced. Their software keeps getting better, and Intel continues to release them, and they're pretty much making profit from them. All right, and I'm pretty much excited for Eric Demers. Eric Demers is an OG smart GPU architect that Intel acquired from Qualcomm. I think the GPUs that Eric's gonna architect are gonna be industry like industry leading. I think Eric is gonna make. Think about it. Intel hired him. They're gonna put a great team around him. He's gonna hire a bunch of great engineers and other architects and managers and project managers. He's gonna put together a great team, and the product that is gonna be created under Eric Demers, is gonna be fantastic, and I'm really excited for that. And I think Intel's future in graphics and just Intel's future in GPU is gonna be amazing. So I'm really excited for that. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for Intel's future. Unfortunately, right now, I'm a gamer myself. I'm not into workstation stuff and AI and inferencing and all that stuff. But I understand what's happening. Intel's making money off of Intel Arc Pro GPUs. B580 is still being released. So if you want a gaming GPU from Intel, it's best to get a B580. That's pretty much their best GPU right now. They have other GPUs. I think they're great as well, like the A380. I think the Arc, the Alchemist A-series A380 is one of the best GPUs out there for like money. I don't know how much it costs right now, but I know when it launched, when the A380 first launched, it was $100. I think it was like $120 or something. It's an amazing card. Imagine paying $120 for a brand new GPU. You get XeSS3 on it. You get it can do ray tracing, right? For the people that want to ray trace games. I don't know at what resolution, but you could do it. It's a six. It comes with 6 gigs. It's a great 1080p card for 1080p gaming. A770, if you can get your hands on it on the second-hand market, it's a great GPU. But the B580 is probably the best. Also, the B570 is underrated as well. But I'm really excited, man. Take care, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out.